Chapter 43, Toys. It has been over 2 weeks since I got my settlement check, and today was the last day of school before winter break. So when I got home from school on a blue line train ride that took forever, I went straight to my room and laid on my bed. I said as I plopped on my bed relaxing. It looks like to me someone is recuperating from their first half year of kindergarten, said Dr. Morcassius. School was just too much today. There were so many activities, it really became too much. I felt the same way, and I get this straight from my sensory issues. Where is Sam? He said he is jogging back today. Taking the pink line would apparently be too much for him. Really? Yes, really. He can do that with him carrying his backpack? He has run miles with us with him carrying 10 pounds of weights the whole time. I think he will be fine. You know, the sun is setting super early right now. We are only a few days away from the shortest day. I know, but you know you can run the loop in like 10 minutes. I do. Sam then walked in. Whoa, said Sam as he walked in. How was it, I asked. Dr. Morcassius, can you please make some hot chocolate? Sam asked. I take it that went well, I said. Yes, Dr. Morcassius answered. Yes, Sam answered. Dr. Morcassius then went to prepare hot chocolate. So, George, what do you want to do when Mom gets home? Sam asked. I think I want to spend some of my money on toys, I said. Why? I don't know. I feel exhausted and I want energy back. Me too, but toys are definitely not going to be the way I'm going to get my energy back. Why? I just ran 6 miles. Oh yeah! Dr. Morcassius came back in with our hot chocolates. Here you go, said Dr. Morcassius. The way Dr. Morcassius makes his hot chocolate is by mixing cocoa powder with powdered sugar, which makes it taste darker than it really is, and we all prefer dark chocolate to milk chocolate in this house. Thanks, Sam said. You are welcome, said Dr. Morcassius. Do you know where Mommy is? I asked. She texted me as I was making the hot chocolate. She said she was walking toward Kimball, said Dr. Morcassius. Daddy? I asked. You know, Dad, he doesn't want us interrupting him at work, Dr. Morcassius reminded. Oh yeah, I forgot. And remember that Dad is working when we are in town while Mom isn't, reminded Dr. Morcassius. Oh yeah, I said. Thanks for the reminder, I said. Dr. Morcassius then plopped on his bed. It certainly is nice that all of Chicago's charter schools give us a whole month off for winter break. I know! A week before Christmas through MLK Day. That's because the days are longer and they give you more homework. They are exceptions in the Illinois Department of Education system. I know. I like that. That means I have more time to be with Hannah, said Dr. Morcassius. Same here, but for me, with toys, I added. Then why aren't you playing with them? Dr. Morcassius asked. Because when Mommy comes home, she is going to go with me to buy new toys, I answered. Says who? Dr. Morcassius answered. Saves my settlement check, I answered. Okay, answered Dr. Morcassius. Let me ask you this. Why aren't you with Hannah right now, I asked. Because she is busy with law school, answered Dr. Morcassius. Oh, I said. Also, for your information, I'm going to call her after 6 and see if she is available for me to chill with her at her parents' bar, answered Dr. Morcassius. Oh, can I ask you a question about Hannah's parents' bar? Sam asked. What is it? Dr. Morcassius asked. Can I work there to pay off the debt? Sam still hasn't begun to pay off the debt. No, Illinois law prohibits people under 21 to work at places where you must be 21 or older to enter, answered Dr. answered Dr. Morcassius. Shit, said Sam. Just then, Mommy entered. Mama's home, yelled, Mommy yelled when she entered the room. I ran up and for a hug, and she hugs me back. Can you take me to the Disney store to buy toys with all my money? I asked. Sure, said Mommy. The next hour I was so hyped I can't even begin to describe what happened. An hour later I came back with 3 toys from the Disney store. What did you get? Dr. Morcassius asked when I entered my room. A model of Captain Hook's ship, a stuffed piglet, and most importantly, this rocket made by Peg-Legged Pete. I answered. Peg-Legged Pete? Sam asked. This guy, said Dr. Morcassius, doing a spot-on impression of Peg-Legged Pete. Oh, yes, said Sam. How much did it cost overall? Dr. Morcassius asked. $150, I answered. Stash the rest until we get back from Orlando, said Dr. Morcassius. Stash? I asked. Just then Daddy entered the room. What's up? Or Daddy asked. Nothing, answered Dr. Morcassius. I'll tell you what is up. I just went through the worst semester of school in my entire life. Do you see what I do? Do you see what I deserve? Sam asked. Sam asked her Daddy. You giving me $5,000? $5,000? Daddy asked. No, a hug. That's what I deserve, said Sam. Nice try. I am leaving. Dr. Morcassius and George, you can get out whenever. Sam, you must wait an hour before you leave this room, ordered Daddy. But what can I do in that time? Sam asked. Find a job, said Daddy. Then Daddy left the room and shut the door. Dr. Morcassius, Dr. Morcassius, I have a question about the costume. Then Dr. Morcassius stopped the Sam. No, Hannah's costume shop isn't hiring, answered Dr. Morcassius. Shit, Sam groaned. I figured it was time for me to leave the room, so I went to the living room where my daddy was watching the weather. Valley? Dad asked. Yes, Mommy answered. Snowstorm near Rockford. I am turning the fireplace on, Daddy said. Okay, said Mommy. All the condos in our building have a gas fireplace that there is just a switch to turn on, and it is on. The chimney is near a bunch of pipes that head up to the roof and bypass the pool and workout room on the top floor. What are you doing out here? Daddy asked. Don't you want to play with your toys? Mommy asked. I want to give Sam alone time. I answered to both of my parents. That sounds like something your older brother would say, said Mommy. He is probably in there comforting him, and the main reason why he probably isn't out here with me is because those two are the best friends. I said. I'm well aware, said Mommy. We all know that, but what you should know is that no matter what, we will always have more authority over Sam than Dr. Morcassius ever will, said Daddy. Said Daddy. You know, Daddy, Sam loves cuddling with you. He is probably not going to do that anymore with how upset you are making him, I warned Daddy. Go to the front door area of your room, Daddy said. I did as he said. I am there. I am there, I said to him. Do you notice take a look around, said Daddy. Do you notice a gray haze? Mommy added. I looked around and I noticed that I do. I answered. Lift and look at the bottom of your feet, said Daddy. I then lifted and looked at the bottom of my feet, and sure enough I saw a gray haze here too. That's ash, said Daddy. Oh, so that is So that's why there was a gray streak when I take showers and my feet feel sand all the time, I said. Now, smell it in the nearby porch of the wall, ordered Daddy. Ivan did as he said. It smells like real cigarettes, and you told me that's bad, I said. That is why we need Sam to raise the money, Daddy simplified. Oh, I see, I said.